Good morning guys, welcome back to another video. I just thought I'd show you this before I start messing about with it and forget. I've picked it up off of Marketplace, and like a couple of bits I picked up, it only cost me £5, and with fuel probably another £5, so it's cost me about £10 altogether. And it's a little, well, the drawers are actually extremely deep. I'll just show you. I mean, they're quite a nice sized drawer, and it's also got a mirror on that's attached. Now there's a little chip just there, and then when I got it home last night I did that one just there, but I can always put a trim around it, so I'm not fussed about that as such. But I didn't know whether to leave it on for starters or whether to take it off, and whether I should put some sort of detailing around the mirror. I don't know yet, and I hate getting things with these drawers because these things don't come out. They're like built in, they're glued in, so I'm going to cause a right mess getting them out. So, but you never know, they could be that old that they just fall out, but I doubt that very much because that's not me, is it? And then they're on the little skinny legs. But I'll have a quick look and then we'll be back. Right, well, what's the odds? I thought I'm not going to bother filming it because I'd make myself look a prat. It'll all break up into like 50 billion bits. But no, they've all just popped off. All I did was put my scraper on the edge, hit it with the hammer, and boom! They all bloody come off, so that's nice. So I'm going to fill all these now, and that'll take a while to dry, won't it? So, right then, I've filled all these. Now, this is like what all you guys do. It's that stuff that you mix together, and then it's like supposed to go hard really quick. So I've overfilled it all, so that it all stands nice and smoothly. And let's wait and see what a cock up I make of it, shall we? Right, I've given it all a sand. Now, I know it not bleed through, but the surface is quite smooth and shiny. But I've given it a sand. It has dulled it off, but just to be extra sure, I've given it a quick coat of, look at the state of my tin, of the bin, which is a primer sealer stain killer. Absolutely fantastic stuff this is. So I've just given it a coat of that just to be sure. I've taken the legs off, and they're sat there. I might sand them down and see what colour we get. So, I think. And, sorry if I'm turning you too fast. And I don't think, no, none of this is dried yet. I don't know if it's the weather, but I mean, in summer it's like dried within seconds. Or have I not put enough stuff in? Or have I put too much in one go? Who knows? I'm sure it'll dry at some point, or not. Anyway, right, I've just given it a coat. What I picked up was, oh, let me bend down. It's the, look at state it can. I've only just opened it. But anyway, this is the Valspar furniture paint, and it comes in a tub this big. How big is it? It's a litre tin, and it got reduced to £7 because somebody had obviously had it made up and then not bothered having it. Haven't a clue what colour it is because it just says a manual entry, so it's obviously something that they brought with them to the shop and had it colour matched. But £7 for a litre, it's absolutely a bargain. Now, when I looked on the top, I thought that was like a grey, but then when you look here, it's kind of like a brown, which I don't mind because I've look at the bloody weather, look, can you see it? Absolutely piddling it down. But I'd started sanding my legs outside until it started raining, so I've had to stop. So I think, if I get one, I think, can you see? Those colours might look quite nice together, or I might just give the legs like a bit of a wash. I don't know yet. So, I've just given it a coat. I don't think I'll be able to paint it again now today because, I mean, just look at it. It's horrible! And I don't think it's going to stop raining. Now, oh, this is dried now. But because it's raining, I'm not going to be able to get outside unless I get in between times when it's stopped. But anyway, yeah, if any of you are local to in the UK and you're local to a B&Q, it's well worth checking out. This paint is lovely. It dries a flat matte. It's not a bad price either, I don't think, but it's got everything built in. You're not supposed to need anything. I do always give it a wax, especially on dark colours, because the fingerprints show up. But whether, you know, that's just me. But I mean, look at that, a litre tin for £7, it's an absolute bargain. And if you're not fussed on what colour you get, then you can't go wrong. And this is quite a nice colour. It's a very neutral colour, so it shouldn't annoy anybody, but who knows. I'm fed up of white this year, guys. Well, last year. I may add a little more colour into my life this year, but we'll wait and see. Got to see if they actually sell first, eh? Right, well, it stopped raining a bit, so I've given them a sand, and this is what I'm always left with. Now, I don't know what it is I do, but I mean, I shall have to refill that. Oh right, that's wet. Oh, I wonder if that's what it is. It's wet underneath. Oh no, that one isn't. But that's like chunked out as well, look. So I shall have to refill these again. I'll leave that one because, yeah, that's wet. But for trees, they've not turned out too bad, but what state they'll look like when paint's on them, who knows. So I shall give them all a light coat again and let them dry, and then we'll sand them again and see what that looks like. Right then, I've mixed up, I sanded all the legs off in between it raining yesterday, so it's took them back to the bare wood. Sorry, I just needed a drink of my coffee. So, these are the drawers that we've done. I'll show them you in a minute actually. And I watched Reclaimed Heirloom the other day, and she likes to do a lot of washes, so I thought I might do a bit of a wash. Now, I don't know how it'll look, but she paints everything. And all I've done is mix some of the Bellspar's furniture paint and done, obviously mixed it with water, and then she gets like a damp rag, don't she, and wipes off. So they're the two colours. I quite like that. I'll do it again, and I think I might have a go at doing like that, where she does it on the furniture as well. So I've watched quite a few of her videos. She does some beautiful stuff, but I'm going to give it a whiz, I think. I mean, if it looks a mess, I'll just paint over it. Bit awkward, all this holding malarkey though, isn't it? And she'll sometimes put a few coats on, so If she wants it more pigmented or whatever, however she puts it. Yeah, you'll have to go and watch her channel. It's the Reclaimed Hair Heirloom. She really is. She does some fantastic stuff. I mean, I like to crochet and stuff. I crocheted a blanket after watching hers, actually. I did for the bed. At least it's a better day today. It's not raining. It was dreadful yesterday. Freezing cold, horrible. Right. Let's see if we can pick you up without knocking you all over the place, shall we? So these are the legs, which are I'm quite pleased with, because they were like quite an orange colour before. And yes, look at me, that's my filling for you. And that's about the best I can ever get it. Now you tell me why. And I know you're going to say you've not filled down enough. No, which I probably haven't actually. Right. Are we going to see with this stupid light? I'm going to have to move, aren't I, just so I can get better lighting. Right, if I put you there, let's just mind these out of the way a second. I bet the Reclaimed Heirloom has a lot more space than this, doesn't she? I bet she's not messing about on the scruffy table. Right, so can we see that okay? Oh, I can't see it in the sodding sun. Right, how can we put you so you can see me? I'll be back in a second. Right, I'm really hoping that you can see, of course, the sun's out. And we know what it's like when the sun's out, don't we? Right, I've put two together just so you can see, just in case you've not seen her. Is her name, is it Christina? I think she's Christina, isn't she? Does she wipe it back or does she dab it back? Let's have a look at wiping it back. Right, this isn't looking right, is it? So what am I doing wrong? Does it look better? I think it might look better. So, can you see that? Let's just have a quick look. The difference that it's made. I might add a little bit more water. That might be a little bit too pigmented, I don't know. It will. I'll add a bit more water to this one. Oh, sorry about my big belly. I'm just going to add a bit more water. We'll try this one. need a bit more shot though, we might do, eh? Right then. Let's wipe a bit off and then redo it. I might, you know what I might do, eh? I'm getting daring. You know what I might do? I might add a little bit more darker in the middle. What would that look like? Let's have a look. A big mess maybe? Right, let me find another pot to pour a bit of that into. Right, I've got a cup, so we'll use that. I'm just going to pour a tiny little bit in and add some more water. Oh, let's try it. That don't quite look right, does it? Oh dear. Let's put some more white back on. I think we might scrap that one then. Right, I think we'll just leave it to dry a minute and see if I've made a mess. I might as well get the other two down as well, haven't I? If we're making a mess, we might as well make a mess. Are they both still in shot for you? Yeah. Now I know all these techniques are practice, but she really does make it look bloody easy. Alright, I think I didn't wipe it off first, did I? She always says, believe in the process, don't worry. So, I'm believing in her. Oh, where's the daughter? She's about to have something to say about it, aren't you? We're believing in the process. I think her name's Christina on Reclaimed Heirloom. She does things like this all the time. And hers always turns out lovely. So.
Where's the janitor mix recipe thing?
On my phone. I'll get you in a sec. Just a minute.
Oh, don't you use it from a book?
No. Right, I'll not be a minute, guys. Be back. Right then, so these are the legs, like I say, so we're just going to pop these back in and we'll have a look what they look like with the, and if we like the colour I shall just give them a coat of wax. To stand it up, pop the drawers in, have a quick look what that looks like and what we need to do to it. And it's certainly heavy. Right then. Can't see a thing, can you? Right, just a second. Right, really sorry about all this. So let's have a look. Pot, that's it. And then we can see what mess we've made. Right, well that said left bottom, but I don't think it is it? Because that didn't seem to go left top. None of these seem to be. Alright, what have I done? Oh dear. I can't even get my lefts and rights right now. I don't want to go neither. Alright. Right, hang on. Hang on a minute. Right, don't you just hate that? I mean, I don't know what's gone off, love, but if you look at the drawers, how they're set out now, look. So I'm going to have to mess with them now, because, I mean, they all work perfectly fine, and I labelled them as I took them out. But as you can see, they're not sitting right. The right ones are fine, it's these. So I'm going to have to mess about with them, but anyway, you can kind of get the gist of the look I was kind of going for. I think. I don't know if you can or not. I'm not sure about the legs. That one, ooh, has turned out perfect. The rest look a mess. So I might give them like a light coat again and redo them, because I'm not happy with how they look. They all look, I know they will look different, but that one is how I want them all to look. So I think I'm going to have another go and then we'll be back. Crikey, that turned out to be a bit of a ball, a bit of a ball ache, Christ. Right, well I think I'm happy with that now. I think it all looks the same. I've done a slightly darker, I've mixed some of the brown and done that on the legs, because the legs looked a little bit too pale for the rest of it, so I'm quite happy with that now. I've sanded all the drawers so they now open and shut. Still don't look brilliant though, do they, from the front? But yeah, they work now. So I'm going to leave that to dry. I haven't a clue what sort of knobs to put on. But yeah, I'll have a look and then we'll come back. Right then, I've dug out a few knobs. Hardware, whatever you want to call it. I've got these little crystal ones. So we've got like that there. Which I don't think is quite the right look. Then I've got these tiny little dinky ones, which I kind of quite like actually on it. They're very little though, aren't they? And then I've got 4 of them ones. I mean, they can all be changed in colour, so that don't matter. But I think the one I'm going to go with is them. I quite like the look of those. Oh, sorry about that. And if I just show you and flap to see, I think they'll look quite nice, won't they? I think they'll tie in better, even in that colour. So I shall give it time to dry, and then I'm quite pleased with that. Nothing like what she does on the reclaimed heirloom, but you know, I'm quite happy. So when it's all dry, I'll come back and put the hardware on, okay? Right, I've drilled 3 holes, so I just thought I'd show you how I've done the other one. With it having 2, I mean, you know where I'm like for drilling holes. I stuck some tape on the back and poked an hole through both of them, so I know I've got the right distance, if you can see that. And then I've measured here, so I know that this one's right, so I stick that on that hole and then draw just a bigger one and a bigger one, so then I know that they're my 2 holes that I need to do. And I've picked a drill bit that's slightly bigger than the hole, because I'm not very good at measuring straight lines, so you know what I'm like. So I've just done a slightly bigger hole, that's all. And then I just go around a little bit like that, just to make it, you know, extra secure. And then hopefully it'll just slot in like that. Alright, so I think I've made the right decision, do we? Look how it shines all different lights because it's going dark. Oh, hang on, I've not you even more now, just a minute. There. So, I think that looks okay. I'll put the backs on and we'll be back. Right then, she's all finished. What do we think? I think I've decided I'm not going to put the mirror on. Ooh, or should I? It would add a little bit more, wouldn't it? But like I say, if you want to learn how to do this technique properly, go to the reclaimed heirloom, because she's fantastic at it. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. I think I've put the right handles on and stuff. But if I do decide to put the mirror on, I'll come back and show you. Alright guys, but take it as not. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please like, subscribe and comment below. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, take care guys, bye.